It's your boy,
Good morning.
No.
Dame Doja, and this is the DozhaToldya Podcast 154. You dig? The DozhaToldya Podcast 154. You dig? You dig? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I am Jay the DJ checking in on Instagram. What's happening, everybody, man? This is your boy, Dame Doja, and this is the DozhaToldya Podcast 154. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I am Dame Doja. We are live on all platforms. If you miss any part of the show, go to the YouTube page. If you're watching us on YouTube page right now, stop what you're doing and make sure that you subscribed and make sure that you like the page, man. Get us in that algorithm going good, man. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to listen in on all platforms. DozhaToldya on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. And on the Mixlr app, you just add the radio, DozhaToldya Radio on Mixlr app. If you would like to give a contribution to our Cash App, there it is right there, DozhaToldya Radio on Cash App. Man, we've been doing this thing since been doing this thing, so we would love, love some support. But if you would just share the live, share the Instagram videos, or just like our pictures on Facebook and Instagram, and that'll be great as well. So yes, man. We are back once again, another week, man. Shout out to DJ TC. Shout out to my brother DJ Shed Street. Shout out to my cousin Mojo 305, man. Happy birthday, Mojo 305. Y'all tell him when y'all see him to sit his old ass down somewhere. Nah, Mojo is one of them dudes that always go to work. Like, he probably at work right now listening to the show. So yeah, man, don't hurt yourself lifting them boxes, Mojo. And love you, kid. Who else? Who else had a birthday? Toya. Toya's birthday was the other day. If y'all don't know who that is, then Toya Goodman out of Duval, man. Yeah, the Duval County. And I'm sure there's plenty other birthdays that I'm probably missing. And shout out to Karita Parks and happy birthday to Karita Parks, man. A double take sports in Washington D.C., man, holding us down with all the Baltimore Ravens updates. I don't know, man. I ain't finna go through the whole list of all the people that I miss and I'm saying that's coming up. But what season we in right now? We almost in I know we almost in Virgo season. I don't even know what season it is right now. Shout out to Sierra Green, Gigi Smith. Nona Jones' birthday was the other day. Okay, that was yesterday, man. Happy birthday, Nona Jones, man. Stephanie Brown, my sister Stephanie. Selena Lena. Yeah, man. Antonio Reed Jr., man. Yeah, Tone. Yeah, a lot of my people's birthday just passed, man. You know, it's that time of year, man. We turned up all the way. And we got MG's birthday coming up too. And we got Be Out Day coming up. And Charlie Global birthday is coming up. So yeah, we turned, man, the end of July, man. New music, man. Let's go ahead and get straight on into it, man. New music. The DozhaToldya Podcast playlist. Let's pull that up real quick so I can tell y'all about yourself. Yeah, man. All right, so this week we played music we opened it up with Jay-Z. Yeah. I said, jealousy, I said, had the whole industry mad at me. I said, yeah, man, Jay-Z, it was all a dream. We played that Chains and Whips with Clips. Tyler, the Creator, got a new album out. It's called Don't Tap the Glass, man. And we did a review on this, a short review on Instagram. It's kind of like an EP, short album, but it's a dance album. And then this is meant for folks to sweat, folks to go out and have a good time. And I'm definitely digging the album. The production is great. If Tyler, the Creator, did all his production, then, He's a genius. But 10 tracks, man. One of my favorite tracks is Stop Playing With Me, Sucker Free, Ring Ring, and Don't Tap the Glass. Don't Tap the Glass is probably one of my favorite. But it is kind of an alternative album. It is kind of different now. You know what I'm saying? But if you like, music that you can move to and ends with bars as well, then you might want to check that out. We also played some music from Raekwon's new album. It's called The Emperor's New Clothes. Shout out to Raekwon, man. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Yes, this album is featuring members from the Wu-Tang Clan, Inspector Deck, Method Man. I like that One Life with Stacey Barth. Ghostface Killer's on the album, of course, Tommy Nova. Nas, we played the Nas and Raekwon record. And Method Man's not on here. I just said Method Man. He's not even on this album. But, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Ghostface Killer and Method Man, 600 School. Of course, they ain't going to leave Meth out. Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher, we played that. Wow Core Sickens. I don't even know what that is, but it's probably some old expensive ass shit. But shout out to Raekwon. We also played music from Gelo. Gelo got a new album out. It's called League of My Own, man. Yeah, he bringing back that down south New Orleans music. It sound like Hot Boys. Sound like Manny Fresh did a lot of production, but I don't think Manny Fresh did no production on this album. But it's actually a pretty good album. Well, I've only listened to like 4 songs, but they're pretty straight. I'm actually gonna go back and check it out some more, man. Gelo, man, new music, man. Y'all know that Gelo was also the Double XL on the Double XL freshman cover for 2025. So shout out to him, man. League of My Own, man. Gelo, man. He ain't make the league, but he said he in the league of his own. Fuck, nigga. What the fuck y'all thought? All right, more music from the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist. We played Travis Scott and Glorilla, Shine. Free Glorilla till it's backwards. I believe she already free, but I just want to say that. Magic City Money, man. Jermaine Dupri is on a hot streak right now with his Magic City documentary, and he got a new one with Bankroll Knee, J Money. I want to say Sean P from the Youngbloods is on there too. It's a vibe, and man, all JD do is make hits, so we're not surprised whatsoever. But shout out to Magic City Money, and shout out to Hood, my brother Hood Anchor Yay. Shout out to Dexter Howell checking in on Facebook as well. Tell a friend, man. Y'all share the live, man. We need as many people as checking us out as possible. Many people checking us out as possible. All right. Who else we played? We played, of course, music from that Fat Girl, Big Girls Party, Mo Chicken. Yeah, man. Again, Big Girls Party, man. Y'all need to check that out. I'm telling you, Doja told you, I do not lead them wrong. I do not lead them wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell Fats I sent you. And keep from beefing with these hoes out in these streets. New Benny the Butcher, man. Summertime Butch. And I want to say a happy birthday to Black Metaphor. Black Metaphor had a couple of songs produced on here. Let me see which one. 7-7 Club, Black Metaphor did. Yeah. Bink did a few of them, man. You know what I'm saying? One Ryan. Yeah, we played that 7-7 Club. But yeah, shout out to Summertime Bush, man. Benny the Butcher is back with more cocaine music, man. Clips ain't the only one out here with that good cocaine extravagant music. Shout out to Benny the Butcher though. And we played music from Justin Bieber's new album Swag. How y'all liking that Justin Bieber? Know what I'm saying? Kind of dropped it out of nowhere. But we played the one he got with Gunna. And it's a vibe. It's called Way It Is. We also played that Jordan Adetunji, his new song called Drama. Aria Starr got a new one called Hot Body. can't play it. I can't play it, but y'all go check it out, man. If on the podcast playlist, all this is on the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist. And last but not least, man, Bella Black got new music in a new album out. It's called Dirt Roads 2. Bella Black, man. I actually just went to see a new movie called Sin. That's starring Bella Black. She is, like a female Tupac, man. Like, she got the beauty, she got the acting skills, and she got the music to match, man. She definitely is doing her thing, man. Shout out to Bella. And I'm glad that you're okay. But yeah, y'all go stream Dirt Roads 2, man. And be on the lookout for big things from Bella Black. Also, again, we got music from my brother, Mind of Big Hurt, OG Hurt, man. Y'all get on the streaming services and add this one, man. Go download this one, man. Download that Dirt Roads 2 and matter of fact, purchase it and download this one here. It's called Mind of Big Hurt, man. The music was made like, what I'm saying, a little minute ago, but it actually, it still sounds good, man. Product of our environment. I don't play around. Rest in peace, DJ Screw. Shout out to Young Jasper. Shout out to Cap One on that thing. Shout out to Ron C. Sizzle and Jay Hard. Yeah, Jay Black. Yeah, the whole crew on there, man. All the Duffel Bag gang on that motherfucker, man. So yeah, y'all go check that out, man. Tell Bit Hurt that Dozha told you. Know what I'm saying? If Dozha told you, it's the hottest, you dig. So yeah, man, shout out to all them folks, man. Brand new music, man. You dig. And then we got let's talk about the Tyler Creator situation though. Tyler Creator dropped Don't Tap the Glass on a Monday. Brand new music out of nowhere. Of course, we played this part of Tyler's interview.
In terms of like insecurity to me, when artists put a snippet up of a song on the internet and wait to see how people react to it and let the crowdsourcing of opinion dictate if they're gonna put that out. How do you not like your own song enough to put it out? How do you wait to, they not with it? We'll scratch it. Oh, they with it? All right, let's rush and keep doing that and then shoot a video for it. It's like, no, just put the out. Like, what? No. Like when they be like, yo, sneak peek. And it's a sample. It's a sample that's not going to come out for 9 months. I know how shoes work.
Yeah, you know how it works.
And then, like, if people were like, ooh, this ain't it.
And then
that
they
one
go
never
away.
comes out,
right.
Then they rework. But it's like, bro, have confidence in your shit. Like, I hate the leak snippet. Oh, this is what I'm working on. Sneak peek. Like, bro, just put the shit out when it's done and go 100%.
Just put your music out, man. I feel them on this, man. You got to have, like, confidence. A lot of folks be waiting on what the internet gonna dictate, and you just never know. If it do sucks, then you shouldn't even been recording that shit anyway. You shouldn't even been saving it on the hard drive. But get that music off of hard drive records, man. Put it out, man, and have some confidence with your music and about yourself. That's what it's all about. I had to go through the same thing. I'm actually going through it constantly, but it's just a name of the game, man. It's just what separates the professionals from the dreamers is confidence. But also, Tyler, the Creator, we talked about the fact that if you went on his page on Instagram, it was you will see that he had a new animation from liking his pictures, and I thought that was really cool. He dropped the video, Stop Playing With Me, and I'm not sure. They say Tyler might be having a situation with Playboy Cardi. Say Tyler might be having some beef with Frank Ocean. Like it's a couple of rumors going out right now on who Tyler having a problem with. We're not completely sure, but we definitely here for the rollout, man. We had two of the greatest rollouts of the year with clips and now with Tyler the Creator. And this man just knows how to entertain. Definitely knows how to entertain. Now, there's something about this video, man, that I want to point out because I'm not sure if Tyler got beef. You know, I'm not sure how he feels about Drake, but everybody knows how Drake feels about this man, Pusha T. And you kind of know what how Drake feel about LeBron James, or at least Drake fans are not too happy with LeBron James. And this man, Tyler the Creator, got the clips. He, for one, got a feature with the clips on his album, or on their album. And now he got LeBron and Maverick Carter and the clips in the video. So I don't know. It might be safe to say that folks might not be vibing Drake too much, man. Oh man. Speaking of LeBron James, man, if LeBron James had all Drake's fans in a frenzy, and they keep threatening that they're gonna do something to embarrass LeBron, but LeBron can't even listen to the music. Like, he can't listen. He can't even enjoy They Not Like Us on vacation, man. First, LeBron had to battle with AI pictures of him being pregnant. And my bad, LeBron. I'm just reporting on it. I ain't even showing it that long. That's just some bull junk. You know what I'm saying? They got AI pictures, and he had put a cease and desist to all the pictures that is surface of him with a big ass belly, like he got a basketball in his stomach. But also, LeBron out hanging with his wife on vacation, dancing to They Not Like Us, and the folks seem to have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the song go in, like, you know what I'm saying? But I can understand that. Like they say, like, it's the whole nother year. It's 2025, and LeBron still jamming to that motherfucker like it's the newest jam. Look, it's Jeff Bezos, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos celebrating They Not Like Us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody turned up, man. This is billionaire. This is a billionaire boys club going on. You better act like you know. They off somewhere in France, vibing hard, vibing real decent till They Not Like Us. Yeah, man. Got that boy Drake real hot. Let me get my sign together. I bet that boy Drake real mad. I bet that Drake make you real mad. It's crazy. Absolutely bananas. Okay, man. Let's keep this thing moving. What else we said we was gonna talk about early in the show? Pull up my topics. Glorilla goes to jail. Oh no, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, man. What's going on with Nicki Minaj? So last week we reported on Nicki Minaj beefing with SZA. Nicki Minaj calling out Jay-Z on her Instagram. On her Twitter page, excuse me. And we had asked we took it to ChatGPT, y'all, and figured out that Nicki is mad with Jay-Z for a number of reasons. Ownership and title. Saying that he's biased with certain artists making moves behind, closed doors and hating on her money and all good shit. Nicki finally kind of calmed down, but it got kind of crazy. It got kind of nasty. If y'all don't remember, I don't know if we talked about it, but SZA had sent Nicki this had to post this text message from Nicki. It said, "Hey, it's Nicki," and then I guess this might have been from SZA's management, but it was like, "Minaj," and it was like, "Yeah, how are you?" It was like, "I'm good. What's popping? Congrats on an order." And say, "Thank you. Is SZA recording right now?" I say, "Got this hook. I think she would be dope. And say heavy, heavy into her album, send it. You know what I'm saying? So this is supposedly a situation where Nicki wanted to get on SZA's music, and SZA was like, I'm straight on that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. So Nicki responded with, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the Knickerbockers. Know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Nicki Nicki be getting real petty. So Nicki say, hey, it's Nicki Minaj. No, the Knickerbockers. We like to know if you would like to play basketball if your freckles wipe off. Nicki is being a damn bully. We like to know when you play for basketball if your freckles wipe off when you sweat. Otherwise, we like to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime chance to play for the New York Knicks. No, it's the Knickerbockers. Man, Nicki is about off for a rocker, man. But we still love you, Nicki, man. You know, you just need to stay off the fucking internet. But they say this was Nicki. This was Nicki was actually trying to who Nicki was calling, saying SZA look like, and we ain't doing that because we love SZA, man. We ain't doing no type of bullying on this here platform. No, we not doing it. So let me see what I got for y'all, man. Let me get into one of these clips here.
Go back to Africa. Say less. Go back to Africa. Say less.
Alright folks, you asked and you shall receive, so let's fucking make this shit happen. I have now started a Give Send Go campaign to send my black ass back to Africa. The goal is to raise $30,000 by August 12th. Because tickets are expensive, visas are very complicated, I'm black, inept, broke, and I need help from you good white people. Please. Don't just waste your time and energy writing angry comments in my comment section. Actually do something about it. You can actually make a difference. Every dollar that you donate gets me one step closer to disappearing from your perfect America and far, far away from you and your beautiful white children. So help me leave for good. It's a win-win for everyone.
Go back to Africa.
Yeah, you can sit to the side, man. Don't say you gotta be scared.
I am great. So, you know, a few months ago, TMZ covered the story of you guys filing a lawsuit against UMG. So today we just kind of want to catch up with you and find out where are you guys with this lawsuit?
Yeah, so, yes. We did all the things, you know, it's been a while actually, and they're just not budging. It's very unusual. So we're just fighting for, you know, our copyrights, because when you're an artist, in the beginning, you sign a contract saying that after 35 years, which has been 40 for us.
Wow.
I know, that's crazy, right? That your masters revert back to you, and they're just not giving them to us. And so we're not only fighting for us, we're fighting for other women, other artists, you know, that are having this problem with the record companies. So y'all keep us in your prayers, and that justice will be served, because this is crazy.
So what happened with the Spotify stuff? Because, I mean, even though that's one thing that's
really the bigger thing for us is like, man, y'all pulled our music off of Spotify, off of Apple Music,
kind of
and
petty.
Fans are like outraged. But there's been an overwhelmingly amazing amount of support for Salt-N-Pepa, because we're America's sweethearts, you know.
Right, even before the Megs and the City Girls, it was you guys.
Yeah. So we appreciate the fans and, you know, their outrage, because it's outrageous.
Great. Last. I know Drake has a lawsuit against UMG too. You know, he felt like they really promoted They Not Like Us, and somehow, you know, some way it made him look bad. Cause, I mean, how do you feel about that? You guys are both kind of suing the same label.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I'm old school, and hip hop is like battling, going back and forth, and it's kind of like calling the police, you know. I'm sorry. I love Drake though, but yeah,
it's kind of like calling the police.
I can't get with that one.
It's kind of like snitching, a little bit.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Cheryl from Salt-N-Pepa, man. They trying to sue to get their masters back. Cheryl James. She said she ain't really rocking with the Drake lawsuit, though. You know what I'm saying? Say that Drake lawsuit kind of like calling the police. Just a little bit. But yeah, man. Shout out to Salt-N-Pepa, man. Let me see what else. What other kind of clips I had put to the side. Oh, we're gonna talk about that later, man. They got a new app called T. How many of y'all fucking with that new app called T and the bullshit? You heard about that? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second, man. Sean Kingston's mother has been sentenced to 5 years in prison for wire fraud, man. Sean Kingston's sentencing, actually it should have happened the other day. But damn, his mama going to jail for 5 years for wire fraud, man. The other music news, Cash Out is being sentenced. A lot of rappers are being in jail. Now I didn't see nobody talking about Cash Out being sentenced. Cash Out sex trafficking case. You know, all the ladies and everybody just had all this stuff to talk about with Diddy, but had very, very, very little to talk about when it came to Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? I guess he wasn't that high profile of a person to talk about like that in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. A lot of folks don't even remember his song. You know what I'm saying? Catherine, ride with that Nina. Guilty on all charges, man. Sex trafficking, man. Absolutely disgusting. Rapper Cash Out has been found guilty of all charges in his state RICO charges of sex trafficking, rape, drug trafficking, pimping, and more. Some women in Montgomery were victims, and also an Alabama resident was charged in this case along with his mother and another male. They are facing 25 to life. Actually, he got more than 25 to life. He got 2 life sentences, total over 70 years. His mom got 30 years. And they actually offered him a 25-year plea deal. He didn't take the plea deal. He said he wanted to get his day in court. And they fried that man. But again, this is what real sex traffic deserves. 2 life sentences. They say they was pimping women out and holding them hostage and all kind of shit. I ain't really see nobody reporting on this. I ain't see, nobody outraged. Everybody, nobody was mad at me for saying it, not saying nothing about it. Y'all was just mad.
Good morning, today, y'all.
Diddy, I guess.
I want to start out by thanking you for giving us a fair trial. I want to thank the jurors for the amount of time that they put in to judge this trial. This time being on this trial, I was able to see how the jurors are put in a tough position to, sit there and judge someone's life, And, it's a hard decision, and I felt like they made the wrong judgment. I've done things in my life. I'm not perfect. But the things I've been accused of, I know that I haven't done those things. I know it's typical for a person to come up here and, show remorse to, crimes that they have done, but I can only show remorse to the people that I know that was in this trial, which is Kiara Adams, Deanna Sanders, and Jasmine Brown. Not remorse on behalf of like I did anything to them, because if you know me, and people who really know me know that I wouldn't force anybody to do anything. I met women, I dated women who were doing escort or whatever, however people want to look at it from a moral standpoint, but who was doing these things as a grown woman. I've only dealt with grown women. Nothing was forced. Nothing was coerced or anything of that nature. If you notice, before this trial, no woman can say anything about me before this trial. If you notice, before this indictment, no woman can say anything about me before this indictment. I get the situations that people are put in when they're faced with a certain type of crime or a certain type of time, and they're bullied into this situation to put the blame on someone, or to put the blame on Cash Out, or to put the blame on someone who's at the top. That's why I didn't really fault them for their decision. I didn't fault Deanna Sanders for making her decision during a proffer. She just had a child. Mind you, she was just on video call with me while being incarcerated. I don't fault Kiara Adams for doing the things she did with her proffer, because mind you, she was facing a certain amount of time handling her probation in different cases that she's on. I don't fault people for making accusations, because I'm a man that typically let women leave on their own behalf. Never held them in prison or held them in slavery or said, you can't leave me, or you can't do this. Everyone you've seen come on this stand shows you that they left and came back willingly on their own. What I mean by that, they left on their own and they came back willingly on their own. During this trial, I was able to see, how valuable life is, and how valuable the people that you hang around, or the people that you even date, or the people that you even know, how valuable it is to judge their character. Sometimes I let people stay around who I knew was going to affect a situation that I had going on. So I don't, and for the people who came to this trial that I never met a day in my life, never had any contact with them, never had a text message with them, never had an interaction with them, don't even know where most of these stories came from, is baffling. Never forced a woman to commit a sexual act. Never. I've been traveling all around the world from here to Dubai, and you would never hear a woman say that I forced them to do anything sexual or commit a rape with anybody. I don't hang around people that do things of that nature. I feel like, and somebody asked me this the other day, it was like, every time I see your head high, you always smiling, because when you have that confidence, it takes me back to the Bible. When you have that confidence and you can be falsely accused of things. Jesus was falsely accused. A lot of the prophets were falsely accused. You don't have that emotion like you've done something. So if you see me with my head high, or if you see me smiling, it's because I know at the end of the day, through Jesus Christ, the Most High will always give you the actual judgment. So I really thank you for providing us a fair trial. Just me getting to know you during trial, I was like, she's just a judge. But when you sit 12 people in that panel and you have them, judge our lives, and, put them in a position to judge our lives, it takes you back to, once again, the Bible, when people had to judge these prophets' lives. And I say, if you know me, you actually know me. There's plenty of people that know me in this world. There's plenty of people that know me in this jail. There's plenty of people that know me where I'm from. Like I said, once again, I'm not perfect. I come from certain areas. I come from, certain environments. I come from doing things in my past life before the music. But I'm here to tell you that if you sat in this trial and you paid attention to this trial, before these dates, no woman could ever say, I've done those things to them. Before these dates, you can go on my Instagram and see these women enjoying themselves, having their own things, living their own life. Before these dates, I can say you had these women that never had anything to say about me. Before this indictment, before the RICO, you had these women actually talking to me while I was incarcerated. I've been incarcerated for 4 years, and these women are interacting with me. These women who took the stand up and supposedly scared of me, or monsters, or I'm a monster, or took these proffers. This wasn't the case before they was indicted. So from my perspective, I feel like some people can get bullied into a situation that they really don't really want to do. And I'm sitting here just holding my head high and just, feeling that one day.
All right. Yeah, man. No, I don't hear nobody saying that it was Rock Nation. I don't really hear nobody saying too much or nothing when it comes to Cash Out situation. It was just, I guess his folks did it. I ain't really do much research to know, what what type of charges and what type of stuff that he had did. He denies all charges, and he claims that the victims were bullied into testifying against him. So, hey. But I don't know, man. That's some serious accusations. However, the prosecution was presented closing arguments on Thursday, presented cell phone records, financial data, extensive witness testimony. Cash Out denied charges despite the conviction and said the jury had reached the wrong judgment. He also claimed the victims were bullied into testifying. His attorney, Carrington Matthews, argued that the state had overcharged the case, saying the accusers contradicted themselves with their statements and that co-defendants who cooperated were unreliable. This was a reign of terror for 7 years, probably more, but 7 years. That's what we have on books for the evidence, said the Fulton County Deputy District Attorney, Ernell Winfrey. Prosecutors described how Gibson recruited women, controlled their movements and finances, isolated them from their families, and forced them into sex work while using the proceeds to finance his lifestyle. Gibson's mother, Linda Smith, known as Monica Vinny, and Mama Cash Out, along with co-defendant Tyrone Taylor, were also convicted. Cash Out cannot contact any victims nor their families. He must register as a sex offender, stay away from several addresses in the Atlanta area, such as the Fulton Industrial Boulevard corridor. Yeah, we know about Fulton Industrial. But what you mean he got to stay away? I thought he going to jail. Of course he got to stay away. Shit. Damn. Guilty of rape, aggravated sodomy, sex trafficking, racketeering. So they hit my boy with the RICO, man. He won't be cashing out. That's for sure. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, I ain't hear nobody talking about it. Nobody was outraged. Nobody was mad at me. Nobody talked about Sean Kingston. Nobody talked about, Cash Out. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess y'all didn't care. Glorilla. Let's talk about Glorilla then real quick. You know what I'm saying? Somebody y'all probably care about. Glorilla went to jail again. Again. And I ain't gonna front, man. She looked kind of sexy in this. Glorilla looking kind of sexy in this here mugshot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She also was in the WNBA halftime show and the All-Star game over the weekend, WNBA All-Star weekend. But Glorilla has been arrested in Forsyth County for felony possession of marijuana, I think. I want to say it's marijuana, but Glorilla says it's something else going on. Glorilla says something else going on. She said that her house was broken into. Let's get the scoop. Let's get the scoop, man. She said her house was broken into, so you know what I'm saying, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Damn. That boy on crack. All right, y'all, my bad, y'all. Now I know last time she went to jail, she had tried to tell them folks, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know who I am.
No, no. Oh. You said an opening.
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. No, no. Oh.
She tried to hit him with the rings on the fingers. She had to hit him with the championship rings. It was like, no, man, we don't know who you are. That's not gonna work. All right. Yikes! Glorilla was arrested in Georgia on 2 felony drug charges. Records show she was taken into custody Tuesday in Forsyth County for possession of a scheduled controlled substance and more than an ounce of marijuana, which are both considered serious offenses under Georgia law. Bullshit ass offenses, man. Bullshit. Because you know what? We supposed to be legal anyway, man. That's some bullshit. Police have released full details about what led to the arrest, but they haven't released full details. But they did confirm that she was booked and later released the same day after posting $22,000 bond. That shit ain't nothing. Baby got bond money on deck. Fuck y'all thought. Yeah, man. Thoughts and prayers to Glorilla, man. Free her until her backwards, man. Drop them charges, man. You know what I'm saying? She might have been on probation from her DUI charge, though. So, good luck, Glorilla, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything work out the right way for you. But yeah, she said, man, them folks tripping. She say, actually, she was victimized. So Glorilla said that her house was burglarized. And so let me see what she said. Glorilla's home was burglarized by 3 suspects when she wasn't home over the weekend. When she was in All-Star in Indiana at the WNBA All-Star weekend. Then when the police came to check the property, they found weed. She was literally the victim of a crime, yet she was arrested and her assailants are out in the wind still. So that's how it happened. So it was a robbery attempt, and them folks found weed on the scene. Damn, they'll do that, and they'll take her to jail. She's staying all the way out there in Forsyth County, man. That's about an hour away. So you mean to tell me Glorilla's house got broken into while she wasn't there and hasn't been for some time? The thieves stole jewelry, ran once they saw she had family there. They called the police instead of looking for the home invaders. They issued a search warrant and then an arrest warrant for Glo over the weed. And then she wasn't even at the house. Crazy work. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. So we got down to the nitty gritty. Miss Woods was out of town when her residence became the target of a group home invaders. Goddamn. Bet you it was some YNs. Who will most likely knew she wasn't there. The group who grabbed high-value jewelry before taking off once they realized the home wasn't vacant. Instead of investigating the violent home invasion, the theft at Miss Woods' home, they instead saw the search warrant and got them an arrest warrant. Took old Hallelujah Woods to jail. Gloria, hallelujah. Thoughts and prayers to you, girl. I hope you get out. And she posted bail. She got right on out. But yeah, that's some bullshit. Them folks breaking in your house and then police take you to jail. Well, there's a lot of bullshit going on about people going to jail and whatnot. I guess we might as well get into the story of the week. The story of the week. JSO. You know, since we're talking about traffic stops, let's go ahead and talk about this JSO situation.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.